You too. What's good, everybody? Aphectz here. Today I'm back with another video now. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream yesterday. You know what I'm saying? For those of you that game. We do stream on YouTube every now and then. You probably get like one stream a week, one stream, you know what I'm saying, a month, one stream every few months. It doesn't matter, but you know what I'm saying? I'll probably start streaming. In the beginning of Madden, I did this last year. I streamed a little bit, so I'll probably do another stream maybe tonight or something like that. Nice little short stream, play a couple games, get popped or flood somebody. But first things first, let's go over this. We got the Seattle Gun Bunch offense. This is Seattle playbook. We got a Gun Bunch ebook, and we're gonna be going over the Seattle Bunch ebook. Now, Seattle is a good playbook because it has Gun Bunch, and it also has Bunch tight end, and it also has trips tight end offset, and it also has wide trips weak, which is cover beater, and has a cover beater out of it, and has some pretty good runs. You got deuce close, you got wing tight. There's a couple of good runs out of here. You got the wham and the stretch out of deuce close with the tight end angle. Pretty good plays out of this playbook. Now, there's three different bunches that's really good right now. You got Atlanta because it has Atlanta Sale, which is basically Pat Sale from Madden 19, because that poster was actually good this year. Last year they messed up Pat Sale and Atlanta Sale. So you got Seahawks bunch because it has bunch trail and this little dig return, which is actually a cover beater because it's a double move. If you don't shade over the top, it's a cover beater. And you also have Carolina bunch. It's probably the best bunch because it has PA dig fork and double post, which is double post is like a nice little post route that's like clean. It gets over like every single zone and it torches man. And you also have PA dig fork, which has a corner route on it that toasts man coverage too as well. Now we got this Seattle Bunch offense ebook. Now we're gonna go over this way. I don't run my bunch like this, but you guys talked about, you know what I'm saying, you guys wanted to see this ebook and how, you know what I'm saying, people are running it like this. So we're gonna go over this. Now with this, you need a slot apprentice in your slot. So Michael Bennett or Drew McCardell from the Jaguars on Mutt. Or you can run regs and use the Saints, or a couple other people have it. I know Michael Thomas has it. Julio probably has it in this game as well. So Michael Thomas in the slot. These two receivers, fast. That's all it says in this ebook. If you know what I'm saying, there's other ebooks that have different, you know what I'm saying, ways to run it. They explain to you what you want, the specific stats, but we're gonna go over the Seattle Gun Bunch ebook, right? So you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna do anything extra. I'll tell you a couple extra things you can do, you know what I'm saying, and a couple things that's like, you know what I'm saying, what you really want to do, but you know what I'm saying, we'll go over that too as well. So first things first, we're gonna come out and cover 3 cloud press. I was just running this a little bit, and some of these plays, the press on this is so fucking weird that it makes the zones it makes the zones super weird. So all right, first things first, play that everybody runs, mesh post, right? You can hike it stock. I'll show you the play that everybody runs like well, and it's X on the out, Michael Thomas on a hitch, and reflat the A. You know what I'm saying? You want to reflat that. It doesn't say to reflat that, but you want to reflat that because the reflatted is a little bit better. Now this is the play, right? Now what happens basically with this play, you can basically beat any coverage. The out route pulls that zone over to the left down, basically any zones that's over there, and then you can throw that little running back wheel route, because the wheel, you throw that lead past that inside, and you lead past it. Sometimes you can lead past it outside, sometimes you lead past it inside, and you're basically gonna always get a little low ball lead pass. Now how do you low ball? I'll show you guys how to low ball. Low ball, hold LT, left trigger, and then you know what I'm saying, lead pass down, which would be like 4 or 5 o'clock. Another play you can do if they're in like curls, or because this is, I think this stock play is, what is it? It's a curl on the left end. So yeah, if they're in hard, let's say they're in cloud flats, right? So if they're in cloud flats, cover 3 clouds, you throw this little tight end route, you take it up the field. Now if they have a slow corner over there, you know what I'm saying, you can take that up the field. You can do this on cover 2 as well. Now you take that up the field for your 10, 5-yard. Flats are really good this year. That's the thing about flats. As soon as you see a cloud flat on the field, throw the flat route. That's the thing about bunch. You have to take your flats immediately. You have to make them respect the underneath routes so you can start hitting them over the top of the head. That's just like, that's how you got to do it. So that's like to be a good bunch player, that's what you basically are gonna be doing. So you also got this little so let's say they play clouds again, right? I mean, clouds again doesn't really matter for the wheel route. Even hard flats doesn't really matter for that wheel route. I'll show you. So if they play clouds right there, you lead past that down. Now that the way this formation is, that guy is like super pressing. I don't know why that guy is pressing him so much. Like he's actually pressing him. That shit is so weird. Like he's pressing him and is actually like throwing the route off a little bit. Let me just move him back. So clouds again. All right, cover 3 clouds. Out route. You got this little hitch by Michael Thomas if you want to attack the middle of the field. Bro, I don't like this freaking. I don't like the way this guy is pressing. Let me change this little play, because the way that guy is pressing, he's actually throwing it off. I don't know what you would just put a streak there. The way he's like pressing the hell out of him. So let's do something like this, right? Do I just have a regular cover 3 with no press? Okay. Okay, right there. Yeah, because he's pressing the hell out of him. That's like that's throwing off the route. Like that almost was a cover 3 beater just because he pressed him at the line of scrimmage for like 3 seconds. Nice post. All right, this is basically so right. So if they have if they got cloud flats, right, this is actually a little different version of cover 3 because the deep blue is already back. But we can go same thing. Anything. This play beats any setup. So hitch, right? If they're in the middle of the field, you got a high low. You got boom cloud flats right there. You see cloud flats. You want to just air truck, which is right stick up on your tight end, so you get more you get a little speed burst, right? It's another little glitch. Not even in the ebook. I'll be giving out the glitches. So out route. You got this little versus. That's hard flats, right? And you could still throw that because that out pulls that guy so far away. I forgot to put it to clouds. We're going over clouds right now. Now, attacking the middle of the field, right? Attacking the middle of the field, you guys see what you can do on the sideline with this. It's pretty simple. Now, attacking the middle of the field, you got this little hitch. As soon as that guy plays the hitch, you can either lowball it. I wouldn't lowball it. I would just catch it and take it up if there's nobody there. But if there is, like, you know what I'm saying, if the linebacker is a little behind him, lowball it so they can't click on it and make a play. But as soon as that linebacker backs up, right? Let me put this guy in clouds again. So as soon as that guy backs up, right, throw that right there. And you can either you want to possession catch that, do not aggressive catch that. Sometimes there's a weird aggressive catch animation that if you to get it every time, you have to lead pass it away from you, and then he'll dive and catch it. So you can go like this, boom. Possession catch that right over the middle of the field. Now that route is always the thing about this. The reason why it works so good is because once you start hitting them with the left on the left, they'll give you the left, right, and then they'll start using the left. Then you have this over the middle of the field, and then if you hit that hitch and you can take it up the field, you can actually get good rack yards on the hitch. You can actually catch a hitch and turn it upfield this year, not like previous years. So you can actually take that and turn it upfield. And as soon as you start doing that, they're gonna get mad. As soon as you start doing that, you have to throw that at a specific time. Like with that mesh post route, you have to throw it at a specific time. Let me explain. Like, you have to throw it right like there, boom, right before it gets open. It's like right before it gets open. As soon as it passes him, you throw it. It's like there's a certain timing for you. Like in tight coverage, you have to like see how you crossing him right there. Crossing him right there. That's the perfect time. He's getting a rag gag on him, which it shouldn't be getting a rag gag on him. He should actually, but it's probably because he has no abilities on him. But if he had abilities like Slotomatic and stuff like that, right there, that's perfect time. Throw right there, and then that's just a laser. Now their user, 2 people not gonna be sitting in the middle of the field like that because one of them is gonna be the user. That's why it's like it's kind of hard to show practice mode. But their user's gonna be running around. He might try to guard the wheel route, and you got this little wheel route right there. Lead pass inside, possession catch, hold A. It's gonna always work. Now, versus cover 2. The same thing versus cover 2. Do I have cover 2 in here? Tampa 2, right? So versus cover 2, it's the same exact thing. Hard flats, cover 2 clouds. People are not really gonna run cover 2 hard flats, but if they do, it's the same thing. Cover 2 clouds. You take this, and this is on cover 2. Take this, and you just air truck. It's very simple. We'll cover 2, and then in the middle of the field, we'll cover 2. Right here, right? Same setup. Boom. Easy money. Now, also, let me show you a different, let me show you a different setup versus cover. Should I do a different setup versus cover 3, right? That was setup number 1. Setup number 2, I should do setup number 2, right? Yeah, setup, let me go back real quick. So setup number 2, versus cover 3, right? Setup number 2, you got Michael Thomas, slot apprentice on a post. I mean on a corner. You got this guy on a block your running back, Cook on a out route, tight end on the out route, X on the in route, right? You know what I'm saying? And you can motion him. I wouldn't motion him, but that's what the ebook says to motion. In cover 2, you lead past that towards the sideline and a little bit down. Now, the reason when you want to lead past it towards the sideline and down, that was versus cover 3, right? Yeah. So that was cover 3. Let me see, cover 3 clouds, right? Let's see versus cover 3 clouds, right? So Michael Thomas on the corner route, you got the post route, you got the out route and the in route, and block your running back, right? Now this setup, you want to motion this guy out. Now you want to lead pass it down because, and you want to just possess your catch that now because you don't want to throw it like upwards and that safety be able to make a play on it. So that's why you want to lead pass it down. Now you can do the same thing, same setup versus cover 2 as well. I'll show one more time versus cover 3. You can throw this post as well. You got this in route over the middle of the field. The post was guarded, so you got the in route over the middle of the field that works versus cover 3 as well. A lot of people sit in cover 3 more than they do cover 2 this year because cover 2 you can just hit the sidelines. Like all right, so the reason why cover 2 this year is kind of like bad because you can hit the sidelines. See, you just put that guy on a streak and then you can just hit the sidelines this year. Like you can throw that little cover 2 streak this year very easily. So if they're running cover 2 again, you got that. So versus cover 2, you can do the same mesh post setup, which is hitch, RB on the hitch, out route, or you can do RB on a corner, in route, block the running back, tight end on the out route, and you have the in route over the middle of the field. If they play the in route, you throw the post. If they pay, oh, that's a laser. But if you play the if they play the in route, you throw the post. If they play the post, you throw the in route. It's, you know what I'm saying, and then you can whore up the sidelines basically and attack the sidelines pretty easily with this. So now you can also, I wouldn't motion him. The only reason why I don't like the motion is because when you motion, the post route doesn't come in smoothly. So just take the little in route. And now we're gonna go over man coverage like in 1 second. Let me and also the third setup is just I think it was block the running back in stock. I think, yeah, block the running back stock, and you got the two drags, quick hike them, because if they want to set up their adjustments, you know what I'm saying, you could quick hike people and they won't pay attention, and you could do stuff like that. Now I don't know why this team feels so slow. Like why not just take a drag to the crib? Okay. I don't know why I just took a drag to the crib, but okay, yeah, block the running back and then just hike it, throw it. I'm saying you got your tight end on a flat right there. You can just you can hike it and you can throw that post too, right over cover 2. Boom. There's no way. Is this on like rookie? There's no way I'm catching all of this, bro. I'm catching every single play. Bro, is this on? Did I accidentally put this on rookie? Like, there's no way I'm catching all of this. Let me see something. Oh, okay. Nah, because if it was on rookie, he probably would have caught that one. Let me see. Let me see something. Oh, no, it's not on rookie. Nah, because I was like, if I caught that, then it's on rookie. Now, I thought it was on rookie because I'm like, yo, I'm catching a lot of things over the, like, you can, this game, you do catch a lot of stuff, but I'm like, nah. I'm like, all right, but yeah. Continuing on, let's go over man coverage. Let me go over man coverage. Let me actually choose the new play for man coverage. And because I started catching everything, but this game you do catch everything with possession catch, but it's just, you started like getting a lot of like he caught that in traffic, and I was just like, okay, what's it called? Man coverage. What was I in? I was in nickel, right? Oh yeah. So let's say they're in cover 1, right? So cover 1 press, right? The robber. If they're in cover 1 robber press, right, and you want to run mesh post. Now this mesh post versus cover 1, the only read you're really gonna have that's stock, right? Like is the little hitch in the post, right? You got the little post, right? Now, I mean the little post, right? But he's, you know what I'm saying, in the ebook, right? You put this guy in a corner and I'm not familiar with this because I don't run slot apprentice, but you know what I'm saying, what I would do when I just normally do it, I would just run a slant and motion it. But you know what I'm saying, you can have this little out and the little running back just in case, because sometimes if they don't guard the running back, sometimes they'll send their other linebacker as a spy, and instead of manning it up to your running back, assuming you're gonna block your running back to help with the edge threats, and that running back on a wheel will get open eventually, and you can just lob it for a touchdown. Now, if you can have the same setup with the flat, if they are man coverage, this flat is not going to be open, do not throw it, and you can basically motion this guy out. Now, I wouldn't motion this guy out, me personally. I thought I just clicked man coverage. What was that? Was that not man? What the hell? Was that not man? I wouldn't. Oh, I think, was that not man, or did he just glitch? Did the man coverage get glitched out? The man coverage get glitched out? Oh yeah. So you got this mesh post, right? That little post route torches man coverage, and it toasts man coverage even pressed, right? Even with good corners, it won't toast it that bad though with the mud corners, but like it will toast it to the point where they're gonna press. I just have to press because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna press in mud, so it will toast man coverage. You see how it will press like that, and then right there you throw it right there. You take it up. You take it up the field. Now, in mud, it's not going to toast it that bad. You're going to have a little separation to the point where you can throw it, though. It's not going to toast it like that, though. Sometimes it will, but very rarely will it. So you got this little corner out, too. You can throw that little corner out. Boom, right there. And you'll get separation on that little break. Like I said, in mud, these guys have good route running, so it's actually crazy. Like, that's why they're getting way more separation than mud, right? So in mud, that corner route won't toast it that bad, but it will toast it, right? You'll get the separation where you can throw it, and you have to just lead pass it properly. The thing about this year is if you don't lead pass the passes properly, you're not gonna basically be able to make the catch. Like let me show you a bad lead pass, for example, right? If I do the same play and I lead pass it, let's say, see that's a bad lead pass. Like, you know what I'm saying, that's no lead. I think it was no lead, right? Yeah, I think it was either no lead or just I let it inside. This year you have to lead pass properly. Like you could get away with it some years. Yeah, that's no lead pass. No lead pass, you're not getting no separation. But this year you have to lead pass your passes properly. Now, that's just how you got to do it this year. That's I guess the skill gap they made it. Like, I have to lead past that all the way to the sideline, and then I have to run and go catch it. That's what they made this year, the little skill gap behind this year. How do you lead pass? Click your left stick and throw the ball away from the receiver, where the receiver will be. It's kind of like real life. They kind of made this, you know what I'm saying, this game a little bit more realistic, right? So you also have sometimes they won't guard that running back, right? That post just torches man coverage, I'm not gonna lie. And that's a one-play touchdown. Sometimes you don't want to put that running back on the wheel, though, because if you put that running back on the wheel, though, that's realistically, in this concept, that running back on the wheel is you're gonna want to get thrown early, but as he gets later, he basically can mess up that route combo. So that's why you don't want to do that. And so you can put him on like a little out, and then you'll have this wide open for a touchdown. Now, what they can, once they start putting their zone drops and stuff like that, and there's like two curls, I'll show you guys with two curls, right? So if they put something like this, right, two curls right here, and they have their little two curls, right? They have their two curls right here, and I'll show you guys. It's gonna be a little harder to throw stuff like that, right? So if they have their two curls. Now that's a one-play touchdown if they have their two curls. Now if they have their two curls with zone drops, and it gets a little bit different, right? So I'll show you their two curls with zone drops. This is the last play, so that's why I'm going to show you guys. So their two curls, choose new play with zone drops. I'll show you guys that. All right. So this is the man coverage setup killer, right? But if they have their two curls with zone drops, and let's say they have 25-yard zone drops, right, on their curls, and then they come out and cover one robber, right, and then that little post route is going to be harder to throw. You can still throw that post. I'll give you a bonus play right here once they start doing that, though. So they're going to guard that corner route. So what that's going to do is that's going to guard that corner route, and it's going to guard that post route, right? Now, this is not in the ebook, but this is just a little bonus, right? So once they start doing this, right, this is A, boom, right? Once they start doing this right here, you're gonna, and they have this, I just motioned it. I just said to not motion it, right? So I think that motion actually helped it, honestly. That little motion right there, that's what it says to do in the ebook, but it doesn't say to go against. It just says to motion this basically whenever you put the corner. But that's not what I would do. But that seemed like it did a good job of getting open. But that corner route is not going to be open versus that little that zone drop. So versus that zone drop, that corner route, you see that, how the corner route, and you see that mesh post route, you have to throw it. Literally, you cannot wait. Now I'm gonna show the reason why. Oh, he just fumbled him. All right, but I'm gonna show you cannot wait on that. Now what I'm gonna show you right here, right, is this little corner route right here, corner, and then I'm gonna show you the window you have to throw it in. Now versus two zone dropped curl flats, I'm gonna show you the window you have to throw it in. Now once he beats him, right there, you got a little window right there. The zone drop won't be able to make it. You have to throw it as soon as he breaks in, as soon as you know he's gonna beat him. It's a timing thing. You have to do that again right there. So if they have the zone drop, right, put this guy in. Put this guy right there. So you got to throw it right as soon as he beats him. Right there, boom. As soon as he beats him in man coverage, boom, you got to throw that. Now they might be using that side, like let's say good players. One little setup real quick. My bad, this video still took long. Didn't even try to do that. My bad. So let's say they do something like this, right? They user this guy, right? And then what they do is they user this guy. If your running back is blocked, because they're gonna have a 4 D lineman and an edge and 2 edge threats, they're gonna get pressure, right? So you might have to block your running back sometimes. If your running back is blocked, they're gonna use her over the middle. So basically they might use her that post route. Most good people, they can recognize, okay, you know what I'm saying, this guy killed me with that for a 1 play touchdown one time, and they're gonna use it at post route. So I'll keep it over here, you know what I'm saying, just in case. And this is kind of when everything is gonna get bagged, you know what I'm saying? Like if this happens, they're not on the running back. So if they use her, they're looking for the post, you have to make them choose. Now you can make them choose. Basically, you want the running back, you got to either go, if they go to the running back and they use her and they see him on the route, now it's a mind game. Sometimes you might want to block, sometimes you might want to not block, you know what I'm saying, and now it's a mind game. And also you can, if you want to block, you can also throw this tight end on a drag real quick. The reason why you can throw them on a drag is because he'll get like a little separation, you know what I'm saying, and you'll pick up your little 3, 4, 5 yards. Now you have a good tight end, a fast tight end, he'll pick up a little bit more. But you know what I'm saying, sometimes you want to do that just because you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to mix it up real quick, you know what I'm saying, throw that tight end on a drag. I forgot to put the curls and stuff like that, so that's why it looked like a lot of traffic. But like you can throw that tight end on a drag every now and then, just because that tight end on the drag is gonna get 4 or 5 yards, at least 3, because basically what's gonna happen, that guy's gonna be right there and he's gonna just torch him. I didn't even mean it through that. It was too much traffic right there. I forgot to put that guy in the out route. So I'll show you guys again real quick. Last little setup. Y curl flats right there, boom, right. And let's say you block the running back, right, and let's say you block a running back and they're like right here looking for the post, right? So you see that, you see the tight end on the drag, take it up the field. Easy money, you know what I'm saying? And that's just, you know what I'm saying, a little mental game. That's how to beat man coverage though with mesh posts, how to beat zone coverage with mesh posts. And we'll go over more plays tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.